The Premier and Mayor are in North York for an announcement about the new Rogers Stadium. Let's listen.
Thank you, Minister. And now I'd like to invite the Honourable Stan Cho, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Gaming, to the podium. Thank you so much.
Still going to say it with a voice like that. I think Eric Hoffman should be the opening act for one of these performances. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. I'm going to echo what the mayor sort of touched on when we were standing here 9 months ago. So I was here, I remember that October, March, sort of, because my daughter was 2.5 weeks at the time. And so I remember giving my remarks, imagining I thought we were in a hangar with lots of field ahead of us. And I was like, I don't think these guys are going to get it done. But wow, driving in here, incredible job to the entire team. You should be very proud of yourselves. You pulled it off. And really, K-pop, you got a Korean band opening this up? I approve. But very excited for the lineup. It's world-class talent. Toronto was on the map, but it's on the map in an even bigger way. And the Premier always reiterates this to me. He says arts and culture are a massive, massive economic driver. I mean, look at Taylor Swift alone, right? Hundreds of millions of dollars from her 6 performances. I should know. My wife made sure I spent a lot of money at one of those shows. But the point is, world-class talent comes here, and it leads to what? Tens of billions of dollars to our GDP. It creates hundreds of thousands of jobs. Additions like Rogers Stadium are going to significantly contribute to job growth. We heard about those local jobs. Those are local jobs, most of them. Minister Kerzner was bragging about that as the local MPP. But out of those 1,500 jobs, the majority of those are going to be right here in North York. And I know Premier, Etobicoke is the capital of Canada, I get it, but North York is second place, right? And North York has a special place in my heart. It's where I grew up. And, you know, I live like 10, 11 kilometers from here. I have a bone to pick with you. I mean, Michael Kerzner can literally walk home. The minister lives across the street. So enjoy that. What a privilege that is. But the point I'm making is this is a big deal for the country and economic development. And we're so proud to be here this afternoon to celebrate the accomplishments. It wouldn't happen without the Premier. The Premier supports live music and culture in many ways. We have an Experience Ontario grant program, which provides $20 million for 350 festivals throughout the province. The majority of those are live music events. Of course, we support events like the Junos to promote music and what it does for our province here and for the job creation and economy, as I said. So that is it from me, because you came to hear a special announcement from Captain Canada himself, the champion of live music, Premier of Ontario, the Honourable Doug Ford.
Well, first of all, thank you, Stan and Michael and Mayor. You're a champion. We have a phenomenal relationship. The Mayor and I always say opposites attract. And she's just a wonderful person. We see each other almost once a week, twice today. And so I'm going to take you out on a date to one of these concerts. I'm going to pick you up on one of those double bicycles. I'm driving because I know you want a glass of wine, and I'll drive home. Actually, we won't be driving home because a great announcement is Metrolinx is following suit with the TTC, and they're giving free transportation on the way out of the concert. So that will bring you anywhere in Ontario, which is great. I want to thank Eric, yourself, and Wayne, and everyone at Live Nation. Yes, I remember sitting in there last time and saying let's get it done. And Tony, thank you for your leadership. Rogers, your whole team there, and everyone else that has been involved with this. And Nick, where are you, Nick? Thank you for there you go. Best restaurants anywhere in Toronto. You go to Nicky's restaurant, they'll take care of you. What are you up to? About 20 restaurants now somewhere? Every place I go, they tell me you're the owner. But in all the other partners involved, you know, we are actually not going to. We are making Toronto into a world-class city with entertainment and culture, and there's no place like it. We're going to have multiple venues across the city. We're attracting visitors from all over the world and big bands from all over the world. As you were saying, Eric, this is the place to be. We're the fastest growing region in North America. As the mayor always says, last year alone, over 245,000 people in 1 year. That's the size of a city in the U.S. 1 year showed up to Toronto. And with that, we have to make sure people can get here. We're expanding a long partnership with the TTC, with Metrolinx. We're building more lines. And I encourage everyone, take public transit. But for any reason, a few years down the road, public transit is packed, you can take the 401 tunnel and get off right at Yorkdale. I can't help myself. I got to plug the tunnel. It'll be the longest tunnel in the world. And we're building $200 billion of infrastructure, and a lot right around this neighborhood, no matter if it's new schools or new hospitals or highways and bridges and roads. We're pouring money into infrastructure because we see a tremendous growth here, not just Toronto, but right across Ontario, fastest growing sub-sovereign nation anywhere in North America. When I talk to our governors south of the border, Texas and Florida, love saying we're the fastest growing state in the U.S. And that's 1,000 people a day are coming to our state. I said, that's congratulations. So 365,000, it's over 700 some odd thousand people, 730,000 off the top of my head. We had over 800,000 people show up to our province just over the last year or two. Probably a couple million. We're going to be overtaking New York State in a few years, but we can't do it without the support of everyone in this room. Building venues like Rogers Stadium. I will come to one of those concerts. What's happening? Stray Kids tonight? That's a kind of a hot band. Saturday night? Sunday. So I encourage anyone listening, come and check out the Stray Kids. I got a few stray kids hanging around my house. I'm trying to get them to buy their own house, but damn, housing's so expensive. So anyways, folks, I just want to thank you for the partnership, and we're always there. Just think, we're unstoppable when we work together collaboratively, municipal and provincial and the federal government. There's one thing I do recommend. I don't know who's doing the training on the food, or Nick or whoever. Look into our SDF fund. Skills development funding. We've increased it from $1 billion to $2.5 billion, and tourism is part of it. And understand, I know you'll connect the folks with the Minister of Labor. Michael, thank you for representing the area. Is James Pasternak here somewhere? Oh, he's at City Council. Okay. Well, James is a great representative, worked with him as well. But we have the greatest jurisdiction anywhere in the entire world. People, look at Toronto and Ontario and really envious. And we're the last safe haven, last bastion of hope, what we're seeing going on in the U.S., but we're getting a lot of tourism. And I have to tell you this, and I'll wrap up. So the Minister Vic Fedeli, Minister of Economic Development and Trade, he texts me every night, a new company's coming, but we meet once a month, and I just met with him 2 days ago. He said, I know what's going on with the tariffs and everything, but the flow, it has not stopped. He says it's actually come even heavier from companies around the world that may be thinking twice about going down to the U.S. under President Trump's reign, and they're saying, like I said earlier, this is a safe haven. This is an area that you want to move. We have the greatest location for quality of life, the smartest people anywhere in the world. We have the greatest colleges and universities, and we're competing. But the list he showed me was probably from here. I'm not exaggerating. If you stacked all the paper up lengthwise, there's probably 50 companies and multi-billion-dollar investments. So we're going to keep going forward. Hopefully we're going to get this trade deal done, and this is the greatest place. So please, folks, come to Rogers Stadium, and we're going to have a great time, and I'll be there with the mayor one of these concerts. You pick the concert, Mayor, okay, and I'll take you along there. Okay, thank you, everyone, and may God bless the people of Ontario. Thank you.
And while the Premier is often referred to as the headliner, I'll say today, throughout this whole process, our headliner has been our great partner, Rogers, on this project. So I'd like to welcome Tony Stappieri to this podium. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Eric, and good afternoon. It's great to be here, really exciting to be here today to celebrate the opening of the nation's newest landmark concert venue, Rogers Stadium. I want to start by thanking our partners in this. It was just a terrific partnership from the outset with Live Nation, Newcrest Developments, Liberty, and our government partners as well. Just terrific collaboration to bring this project to life on time. It was good to see. As the nation's largest communications and entertainment company, we always strive to bring Canadians and fans the best experiences. So I'm pleased to tell you two things today. One, we just installed in this stadium North America's largest and fastest 5G plus network. We invested millions. We know fans, they just love to share videos, photographs, stream, and we wanted to do it so that everybody could do it without any buffering, any delays. As I said, we put millions into it, over 750 hours of planning and installation to be able to do that. And we think fans are just going to have a wonderful experience in sharing it with family and loved ones. The other experience we're proud to bring to life today is something called Rogers Replay. And it's going to allow fans from inside to be able to share and put together personal pictures and videos with professional footage, so they'll have a keepsake that they can also share with friends and family.
Okay, so
while
we've
they're
been
here
listening
or once
live
they
to a new
leave.
announcement
And
about
that's a
the new
Canadian
Rogers Stadium. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow and Premier Doug Ford, they moved from Woodbine Racetrack a little bit ago to North York for this. They were joined with Minister of Tourism, Culture and Gaming, Stan Cho, as well as Tony Staffieri, CEO of Rogers. You see him speaking right there. He said that this is going to be North America's largest and fastest 5G network installed in the stadium. Stray Kids, that's the first show. That's going to be on the 29th.